Hi guys, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Today I am going to do a very quick video about some fragrances that I bought over the summer. These are very easygoing fragrances, nothing too complex. As I have been saying in the past couple of months, this summer has really been for me a summer where I was a bit crazy about coconut fragrances, tropical fragrances, and I did pick up quite a few niche fragrances and also Middle Eastern fragrances, but I also did pick up and I found some really good ones in the department store, so I will be reviewing this today. I know it's a little bit late, but you know, when it is winter here, summer is starting somewhere else. And what I am going to review today, they are not what you would call prestige fragrances. So there are always sales, end of season sales, where you can pick up these perfumes. One of the fragrances I did pick up to calm, you can say, and feed my coconut tropical phase over the summer. It is this one from Elizabeth Arden, and it is called Elizabeth Arden Green Tea Coconut Breeze. I did pick this one up in the drugstore here. It is not very expensive. It is costing about anywhere between 20 to 30 euros. The packaging of this one, guys, it is very standard, especially this part, the atomizer. This is a little bit substandard. Also the top, yeah, this is clear plastic. However, the juice, it is fabulous. The notes, the top notes, bergamot, coconut, salt, and coriander. When this fragrance is first sprayed, there is a bit of what you can say a herbal accord. There is coriander, but it is not at all spicy. It is more of a fresh opening. There is a coconut accord, but it is more of, I would say, coconut water as opposed to coconut milk. It is not very dense. This is a very fresh fragrance, not any different from all of the other green tea fragrances from Elizabeth Arden. I did wear a lot of Quattro Pizzi and also a lot of Sun-Kissed Goddess from Kilian's and also Blush Bet. However, I found myself reaching to this one, and it is due to the freshness. The other fragrances, they are a bit more dense, so when it was really hot, it was not so optimal. When I looked at the notes, there are so many, you can say, unusual notes. For example, there is Petalia, and this is listed as chemical peony, and this note, it is supposed to mimic peony and lily of the valley and other floral notes. And there is also one called Camoufleur, which is supposed to mimic a floral bouquet, and there are also mahonial notes, which I love. So when I picked this up, I was thinking it would be a bit more potent, a bit more floral, but it is not. This is really green tea with this coconut accord and a bit of a herbal note. The opening of Coconut Breeze, it can smell at times a little bit artificial, but when the fragrance settles and it is in the heart note, there are beautiful whiffs of floral and also the coconut water accord, which is what I would call it. It is not a milky coconut accord. And also there is this very fresh green tea accord. And the base, it is pretty much musk, green tea, and some coconut nuances. Guys, this is a beautiful fragrance. I really enjoyed this. I like it. It is a fragrance that I will keep wearing. And also, even though this is coconut green tea, it is very fresh. I can see myself picking this up in the winter. This is a typical fragrance for having in your purse, you know, for freshening up, because it is never too much, regardless of how much you spray it. The lasting power, I would say it is a bit below average. And the fragrance, it does not project very much, but this is an Elizabeth Arden green tea fragrance, so yeah, it is not very expensive, but I do enjoy this and I love it. And it is a fragrance I would say to try it out first. I mean, I think this is available in a lot of drugstores and lower end department stores. And really, this is a fragrance, you know, you can pretty much just pick up as a cart filler, because a lot of the Elizabeth Arden fragrances, I see them here at discounters and in the drugstore. The actual glass bottle here, minus the top, it is not bad. It is just this plastic top. Maybe if it was a bit more opaque, yeah, the presentation would be better, but it is better to have a bottle which is suboptimal, a nice juice that you can wear, as opposed to having a very pretty bottle and perfume that you can do nothing with. This fragrance, I really enjoyed using it, wearing it, smelling it on my skin over the summer and beginning of fall period. The next one that I have, this is from Oscar de la Renta, and it is called Bella Tropicale. In this line, there are so many flankers. I have never picked up the original, which is a rose scent. It was okay, but very generic. I have tried a few of the flankers. I didn't pick them up. However, I saw this one online when I had sticky hot fingers and I was surfing, and it did say Bella Tropicale, so it was tropical. I decided to bring this one home, and also the bottle, it is very pretty. This is what the bottle looks like. The back, it is beer, but the front of the bottle, this is cute. Bella Tropicale, it is another one with some strange notes, yeah? It has pineapple in the top and coral reef. And I guess from coral reef, it should probably have a bit of a marine accord. And the heart, it is ilang ilang, coconut water, orange blossom, and some solo notes. Yeah, so I guess the coral reef in the top does make sense. And this is laid on a bed of sea notes, musk, sandalwood, and tonka bean. What I can say about Bella Tropicale, I wore this one on very hot days because I found that this fragrance, due to this solar marine accord, it performs much better in real heat when it is very hot. I did wear this on some cooler days and it was not, as you can say, tropical. It did not open as much. Upon first spray, there is a bit of a sharp note, which I do think it is alcohol. And then the pineapple note comes out. The sharp alcohol note, it does dissipate quite quickly as soon as the pineapple note starts to open. It does have a bit of a fresh opening. However, the opening, it is not the best aspect of the scent. I can see this opening putting off a lot of people. There is a slight ozonic marine accord, but it does appear a bit later after this pineapple note starts to tone down. When Bella Tropicale progresses, the pineapple is still there, and then there are nice notes of ylang ylang and also the coconut water. It joins in this melange. It is a very, you can say, busy middle, and it is very tropical. However, there is also this marine note. And if you are the type of person who cannot handle a marine note or solar note in a fragrance, you may not like this one, because marine solar notes can at times give a lot of people headaches. I know I love Olympia, but Olympia Solar, I cannot wear this fragrance because this marine note in Olympia Solar, this ozonic note, it does give me a headache at times. The dry down of the fragrance, it is tropical. There is still this coconut note, there is a tad bit of pineapple, there is musk. It is a very beautiful dry down, and then this is laced with some woody accords. This is quite a pretty fragrance if you can stomach the marine accord. It does not bother me. It is not overtly complex. It is an easygoing everyday fragrance for summer. I would not wear this in the winter because the ylang ylang and the tropical accord, it is quite strong, but I look forward to wearing this again in summer. I do find that it is a pretty good fragrance for the price point. The next one that I do have, it is from Valentino, and this one, it is Born in Roma Yellow Dream. Guys, I did not buy this fragrance. I did receive it as a gift when I bought Valentino Born in Roma, the gold version. So this is Yellow Dream. This is a 10 milliliter bottle. Honestly, I have played with this fragrance. I have worn it, I would think, maximum twice, because it is not really a fragrance which says to wear me. It is very pretty, but every time I wanted to pick this up, I ended up wearing Born in Donna Gold, because this one has a coconut accord and a tropical feel to it. So I think I will most likely be wearing this one more in the fall, winter months. This one, it is quite generic. It is really a fragrance that you would just pick up and spray when you have to go somewhere. I mean, no fuss, no effort. You just want to wear something. From all of the Born in Roma fragrances that I have tested, this one, it is the most generic, the most basic, and it has typical department store DNA. The top note, it is lemon, and then the heart note, it is rose, and the base, it is white musk. There are more notes, but this is pretty much the notes that they are listing. The opening, it is quite fresh, but what I get in the opening, it is a fresh rose. I really do not get a very strong lemon citrus accord. It is a fresh rose followed by musky accords. This is nothing very complex. It is a crowd pleaser, very safe for the office, for just about anywhere. So this is a typical weekend fragrance for going shopping. The fragrances from Valentino, they are quite pricey. And some of the other fragrances I have tried, for example, Born in Roma, Donna Intense. I bought this immediately. It was beautiful. The Green Stravaganza, I am a bit on the fence about. Sometimes I love it, and other times the dry down, it is a bit strange. However, the one that I do have on my wish list, and I do hope to get this one by Christmas time, it is the Born in Roma, the Coral Fantasy. This one, it is beautiful. and it would be really nice for spring winter. This one, I got it as a gift. I will use it. It is very pretty, but I just think for the price point, it is a generic fragrance, so I would not pay 130 euros for this. Definitely for Coral Fantasy, for Born in Roma Donna Intense, and also Gold. This one has gotten a lot stronger. It has gained a lot of structure. Towards the end of the summer, I was really loving it. It is more of a spring summer fragrance. But this one, guys, I find this to be a bit expensive for really what it is. Also, the lasting power for Yellow Dream. It is just okay, and actually I think it could be better. It does have a bit of sillage, but this is only, I would say, in the first 1-2 hours. This one, it is not as potent as Coral Fantasy or Born in Roma Donna Intense. Reason why I think this is perfect for the office. The next one that I have, it is a fragrance, but I think this is more of a body spray. It is from the brand of Tesori The Orient. This one is called Byzantium, and it says it is rose nera, black rose, and labdanum. I did see this brand making the rounds on TikTok and also a bit on Instagram, and it was a little bit hyped. So I wanted to see really what this was about. These are costing between, I would say, 7 to 10 euros. They are charging different prices based on the different variations. But this has 100 milliliters. It does look smaller. However, Byzantinum, this one that I got, I am not so happy with this. When I first sprayed, it is very nice, pretty fragrance, but it barely lasts, I would say, half an hour, 1 hour on my skin. And what remains, it is pretty much just a cologne smell. So these are really, I would say, body sprays, and you probably need to find the correct aroma that you need. I have seen they have about 10 or 12 of those. So this one, Byzantium, I think I will most likely declutter this. It is not to my taste. This is actually an aluminum can. I was told that this line, it is very popular in Greece and in Southern Europe. I will pick up 1 or 2 more when I am ordering other fragrances, because they are about, like I said, 8 euros. And if you are getting, you know, a 20% off or something, it is worth picking them up to test them. Also, the atomizer, the top, it is quite basic. This is supposed to be black rose and labdanum, but it is really a very dense mix. I do not sense any kind of rose accord or anything else. But this on here, this motif, I don't know if you can see this, it is quite pretty. I know this brand, it is starting to get popular. It is in the hype machine. So if you guys have tried any one of those, please let me know. I would be very interested in what you think. Or if you have found one of the variations that you do like, please let me know about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, ciao.